For many in Southern California, March is the beginning of spring, a time for flowers to bloom, water to warm, and the days to start getting longer. But to any self-respecting adventurer, the beginning of March means only one thing: Adventureland Day at Disneyland. Today, we've been invited to follow one of these adventurers so we can see what this event is all about. His name is Sir Banyan. To prepare for any adventure, one must make sure that they have all the essentials. A tool for hunting and protection, something to start a fire, antiseptic, rope, lots of rope, and most importantly, wound care. All of this should easily be able to fit into one small shoulder bag that will promptly be taken away at the entrance by Disney security. That's okay. Any real danger that you feel compelled to get closer to will be immediately squashed by one of the many trained and certified skippers.
Yeah, no, we don't do that here.
Oh boy, you just can't get enough of that skipper humor. Unlike other adventure documentaries, we want to make sure that all is documented. For instance, all adventures must start with a sing-along. Today we are singing the Adventures Club theme song and a song or two with the birds of the Tiki Room.
Singing the song of adventurers, up or down, north, south, east, or west, an adventurer's life is best. An adventurer's life is best. Aloha! Aloha!
Brought to you by Dole. If anybody needs to leave our show a little bit early today, I will cry about it.
Wake up, Jose!
See boys in the black are calling across.
Because of their claws?
No, because of the claws! And a fine feathered friend is a jolly toucan, and toucan sounds better than
What you can.
Once we're done singing like the birdies sing, it's time to board one of the world-famous Jungle Cruise boats for an excursion through the most dangerous of jungles. On Adventureland Day, even the queue is part of the adventure as you're standing shoulder to shoulder with the world's greatest minds. The conversations should be exhilarating.
Sorry, I should be saying something interesting here. We're in the jungle. Actually, we're in the boathouse, not quite in the jungle. We'll be in the jungle soon.
And their expertise is not just an adventure. I even had a side conversation with Commander Youngington on the latest in audio-visual tools needed for these documentaries.
It's a talking videograph.
Where's the crank? Where's the crank? I don't see the crank. I think he uses his mind. This is my favorite part of the queue because right here, skippers like to bring the new ones in and take them under our wing.
Welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. I'm Nate. I'll be your skipper this fine morning. You know, we invited Indiana Jones to our New Year's Eve party. He didn't like it when the ball dropped. If you look to your right, you'll see a monkey. He's my uncle. Time for the amazing, stupendous, the colossal, the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water.
Ask any adventurer, what's the first thing they want to do after surviving in an excursion with the Jungle Navigation Company? And some of them will say, I'm starving, let's get some lunch. And what better place to have lunch than the Bengal barbecue? Banyan even has his own dish named after him, the Banyan beef skewer. He's a vegetarian, of course. This is my good friend Sam. He recently invited me over to pick my brain. When I asked him about what, he just gave me a confused look. Banyan likes to call this little guy Bongo. It is common knowledge that if you poke his belly, he sings the Tiki Room song to you. Any adventurer who has already poked Bongo's belly will be more than happy to film your first Bongo belly poke. They may even ask their friends to come along. Here we see an example of how daring explorers and intrepid travel seekers are always looking for new ways to take their adventures to greater heights. In the land of adventure, animal sidekicks are abundant and almost as wild as their Homo sapien companions. Beware, Some of these creatures can be used as weapons or pranks. Tarantula on your friend's back. That's a classic. Still though, many adventurers live by the belief that the more wildlife, the better. I personally think that if one bird can't do it, two can. We should take a moment to highlight some of the legendary adventurers that make these events possible. These four, this guy, this girl, this dude, this gal, these two, them, him, and he, and these two. The day cannot be complete without the Adventureland Day Treasure Hunt, a well-thought-out event that will take you on a tour of the park as you find clues that, when solved, get you closer and closer to the treasure. The planning genius is easy to see. For example, to pique your interest, it makes sure to take you by the Matterhorn. But sometimes, I think they get a little silly with the planning. Hey Tony! Wouldn't it be funny to have everyone stare at a window for like 20 minutes? That's okay. It actually was fun. Once the final clue is solved, it is a mad dash to the treasure. There, one by one, the treasure is handed out to the first 600 adventurers. The rest get to happily cheer on the victors and try again next year. And isn't that what it's all about? Adventure is the real prize. That and the lasting friendships made.
So here I've got a pin from Adventureland Day. It's the golden snake. And since it's Oscar's night, I also have an Oscar pin over here. Since it's Oscar.
The cheering and building up of each other.
Banyan Adventure! Woo!
And supporting this amazing event. As the sun sets and the breeze begins to cool, the jungle begins to illuminate with the flickering glow of the tiki lamps. And we see another Adventureland Day come to an end. I want to thank you for coming along with us today. If you enjoyed this video, my name is Uncle Scotty, and if you didn't, you can call me Tiki Tony. Until next time, Congoloosh.